Do you have a child that repeatedly asks why? They always want to know why something is happening, even though you've already offered a really good, thoughtful, and thorough explanation. Let me help you reframe this question so that you know how to better attune and connect with your child the next time they ask this. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Albiona Rakipi. I am a parenting coach. I've been working with children and families for over 20 years, and I help parents reframe their daily challenges so you can parent with more joy, ease, and connection. I also work in the space of helping you reparent yourself so that you can better attune to what your child needs in the present moment. So let's jump into it. So your child asks why. You tell them it's time to stop playing. They ask why. You likely grew up in a home where when you asked why, you were either told because I said so, or maybe you were even reprimanded for asking why. So we know as modern day parents, when our kids are going to ask us why, we want to make sure we're offering good explanations. So we offer a really great explanation as to why they have to stop playing. And then here it comes. It's the follow-up why. And this one's like a little whinier. You can see they're about to cry. You're getting frustrated because you're like, I can't believe you're asking me why again. I just gave you a really good explanation. So we either escalate and we say something like, I already told you why, let's go. And we're already getting a little bit annoyed, but here's the thing that I want you to understand. When your child follows up with an additional why or multiple whys to something that they don't like, right? A situation they're not happy with, what they're really communicating to you is, I wish this wasn't the situation. I wish I didn't have to stop playing. I wish I didn't have to go to bed. I wish I didn't need to leave the house right now. Whatever it is. So instead of following up with additional explanations and trying to really defend your rationale around why it is that you have set this boundary, you just want to connect and see them in that moment and just say, hey, I get it. I know it's really disappointing when we have to stop playing, especially when we're having so much fun. But I promise as soon as we do this and this and this, you can go back to playing with your toys. You're just going to see them in that moment, validate the way they're feeling, validate the experience and the emotion, and then keep it moving. And they might keep asking why, but you do not need to keep answering. You just recognize the state that they're in. If they become dysregulated, you are going to anchor and stay calm. I teach a process called breaks and resets. This is also in Joe Newman's book, Raising Lions. There are a lot of things we can do, but I just want to at least give you a starting point to when your kids ask why over and over. Don't kind of keep re-explaining yourself, getting frustrated, and then eventually having a big overreaction to something. Essentially, if you just connect with them in that moment, they also will stop asking why if you can start to change the way you're responding. I am hosting my very last workshop of the year, so if you guys want information on that, you can go to the link in my profile. It's this Monday, December 16th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you can't make it live, you will get a copy of the replay, but I'm going to teach the 5 strategies that I love to deal with really any parenting challenge, but I'm looking at kiddos who are we considering strong-willed and how to really connect in terms of emotional regulation and help our kids gain that self-regulation or the self-regulation skills that they need to really thrive and gain the resilience that they need. So make sure to check that out, and if not, grab any one of my free resources. They're all in the link in my profile.